Shalom again. So I want to share this also, and again, Yah was speaking to me yesterday, and I thought it was very wonderful. Yahweh has spoken to us many times by His prophets, and He did in the days of old. He does today. But what Yahweh's desire was for His word not just to be heard through the mouth of His prophets, but also to be seen, and that's when He sent His Son Yahushua. Now, the greatest message that Yahweh could give to mankind about what's really in His heart was not through the mouth of just any man. It was by sending His Son, who would manifest in the form of a person so that people could see the message of God's heart, see the word of God's heart. And so it's the same thing that Yah spoke to me, that the greatest message that He could give to mankind in these generations through His children is not just like this, I'm making a video and you're listening. It's not just that, but it is when He takes a man or takes a woman and He so shapes and molds them into the image of Yahushua. And Yahushua is living and ruling and living through them, that this will be the greatest message. Yah's heart will be revealed in your life as Yahushua lives His life through you. And this is what He wants, for you to become like unto a prophecy. Like He took Jonah's life, for example, and made it a sign. All that he experienced. And Joseph, a man who was blameless and was betrayed by lawless men, his own brothers, and yet he loved them still. And his life was made a ransom for theirs so that they could be saved throughout the famine in Egypt. He was like a foreshadow of what Yahushua would do, in which He would lay His life down for mankind so that mankind could be saved and forgiven. And so what Yahushua wants to do, and what Abba Yahweh wants to do, is to take your life and speak His words through your life as you live in love. As you fulfill the commandments to love Abba Yahweh with all your heart, strength, and mind, and to love one another as you love yourself. And when you do this, Yahweh can speak all the time. Someone just has to watch your life and to see the fruit of your lips, the fruit of your thoughts, the fruit of your heart manifested in your actions and the things you do. And they will see Yahushua, and they will learn about Him and know who He is, because this is what every message is about, to know God, what His will is, what He hates and what He loves. Not many do that today, but this is what God desires. Take your life and make it like unto a prophecy before Him and before the world. But we have to allow Him to do that. We have to allow Him to manifest through us. The people can't see the world in us. It's just like in the days of the king of Persia during Esther and Mordecai. He wanted his glory to be seen in his wife, but then he had a wife named Vashti who did not allow that to happen. She was proud, and so he got rid of her. And then he was given Esther. And the point of that is so that the glory of the king could be seen in his wife. And that's something that we have to realize, and something also my dad Ezra has taught me, that Yahushua, before He comes, what He desires is that His glory, His light, who He is, His character, His love, His hatred for sin, His everything that He is, His peace, everything will be seen in His bride first, and then He will show up. He said, people will know you are mine by the love that you have for one another. They will know me. They will know Yahushua by the love that you have for each other. By your love, you are revealing the heart of God. You're delivering the message of his heart to people. And we have to realize this is such an important task that God gives us as ambassadors to represent him wherever we go. To desire to be a light in our home and wherever we go. So this is something that as I was praying, Yah was telling me to share. And I pray blesses you. And shalom.